Welcome to our presentation on the communication critique of New Look by Aimee, Alexa and Fee. In this presentation we will cover New Look's communication heritage, formal creative strategy and media plan, as well as an evaluation and conclusions of our project.
Egan defines marketing communications as the means by which a supplier of goods, services, values and/or ideas represent itself to its target market with the goal of stimulating dialogue, leading to better commercial or other relationships. When Marcoms is integrated across all aspects of a business, it's referred to as 360 branding, seamless or one-to-one marketing, and relationship marketing.
New Look was founded in 1969 as a single fashion store in the UK. Now there are 593 stores in the UK and 302 stores across Europe. Today, New Look hosts a variety of brands as well as sub-ranges for teenagers and men. In 2017-2018, New Look's revenue was 1.8 billion, and in the same year featured a loss of profit at minus 54.8 million. In terms of social media, New Look have a combined total of 5 million followers across all social media platforms, including 3.2 million on Facebook, 2.1 million on Instagram, 365,000 on Twitter, and 20,000 on YouTube. The consumer insights on screen found through Trustpilot 2019 gives an overall view into the reviews New Look have been receiving, and unfortunately a large majority, 45%, rate New Look as bad or give it 1 out of 5 stars.
As described by Smigan and Piacentini 2015, a perceptual map visually portrays the consumer's perspective. From this we can see where New Look lies in comparison to their high street competitors, Kim et al. 2007.
There are 3 key elements to marketing communication. Intentional, which is a deliberate effort to influence a person or consumer's response. Transaction, all of those who are involved in the process. And symbolic, these can be of words, images, music and other sensory stimulants that can be used to convey thoughts and feelings.
New Look updated their brand identity in 2012, which moved them upmarket against competitors such as Topshop, River Island and Zara, rather than remaining with their value rival Primark. In a short period of time, New Look went through 2 brand identity logo changes between 2001 and 2003. They kept changing it to strengthen their brand image. However, the third logo quickly became the most recognised.
New Look have a two-way correspondence relationship between customers and the business. Schramm 1955 describes this as both the source and receiver communicating back and forth in real time. This can be on social media and live feeds. Both parties must understand what each other are saying in order to communicate messages effectively. New Look communicate with customers typically on social media, where comments are shared about the post or general customer service requests.
Previously, New Look has communicated using Clapper's 1960 hypodermic effects model. This is characterised as a communication being the supply of ideas, emotions and information from one person to the other. To illustrate, New Look did not respond to any comments they received on social media posts prior to their cultural shift. Their change in brand identity meant that their communication aesthetic had to change. In 2012, their posts were unstructured, focused on close-ups of products and featured heavy image filtering, portraying New Look as a cheap brand, further confirming the low quality and low price point view of New Look.
In 2013, the brand shifted to less focus on products, where a competition to win a voucher saw customers sharing about their weekend. However, this competition only lasted 3 days and only had 1 social media post. We aim to extend our competition for much longer and build reputation for brand retention. In 2016, the brand came across as more visually appealing with photo shoot images and communicated a more put together brand, mirroring their change of logo. Now New Look take on a more lifestyle approach. Images are more candid and the brand showcases blogger and style influencers to communicate the brand values.
New Look's Summer 2018 campaign featured the collection showcase on models in a studio beach setup with a grain effect on the video. This gave the campaign a professional feel, however it doesn't align with their belief of the best look being confidence, as all the models are slim and put together. The advertisement also doesn't fit with their current style of a modern woman and candid street style.
To formulate a strategic creative plan, we came up with the four following aims and objectives. 1. To produce a campaign for a competition along with a media plan. 2. Encourage people under 35 to shop at New Look, so must appeal to that age group. 3. A focus on the aesthetic of the competition as well as promoting confidence amongst consumers. And 4. The competition must be accessible for all, so the channels and mediums to reach consumers must be considered.
As well as this, we must consider the following in order to meet the brief. New Look are not always heavily invested in fashion trends, often a laggard in the industry. Our plan must not change the store, website or products. They must not make comparison to other fashion brands, must not promote discounts on sales or focus on price, must not refer to past performances. With these factors in mind, we have created the following plan.
The idea for our campaign is a competition where customers can win a holiday for them and 3 friends, plus the winner receives a personal stylist session including a £300 shopping allowance for their holiday outfits. Anyone can enter by simply spending £30 or more in store or online after discount. After shopping, the customer can enter a receipt code online to take part in the competition. The use of the competition will be a push factor for consumers as it is a trade promotion, Kotler et al. 2006, encouraging people to shop at New Look instead of elsewhere.
The group aspect allows the competition to be more inclusive, promoting confidence and having fun with friends, alluding to New Look being a fun brand to shop at. The bright colours, upbeat music and summer appeal of the campaign matches with the timescale of the competition, as it will feature the summer collection and be for a summer holiday, illustrated later on in the media plan. The campaign also is focused towards the target market of females under 35. Campaign photography will feature models of various shapes, sizes, ethnicities and abilities to promote confidence and diversity, similar to L'Oreal's campaign.
The slogan of Get Your New Look is inspired by the chance of winning a new wardrobe, as well as a play on words to encourage customers to shop at New Look, as the clothing is trendy and frequently updated. This can be associated with Going's 2009 Strong Theory, where consumers are persuaded to purchase from the specific brand through advertising. Many of New Look's stores feature current promotions in store via a large physical poster on an easel. This strategy can be easily replicated through the above example, and store staff can update the displays regularly and effectively.
The slogan previously mentioned has been developed for the campaign as a hashtag. This creates further brand awareness over social media platforms, making it easy for the consumer to share the concept of the campaign and the brand name with others. This is known as user-generated content, characterized as quick, easy and free way for New Look to gain brand awareness and promotion for a widespread campaign.
New Look's two most used and interacted with social media channels are Facebook and Instagram. Therefore, these platforms were chosen to promote the campaign. Any social media posts for the campaign need to be consistent and provide a link to where the customers can both enter the competition and view terms and conditions. The 2 posts on screen show the ideal format and layout for the campaign, following the appeal of the other marketing materials spoken about previously.
For the campaign, the goal is to attract more customers to shop at New Look, therefore changing brand perceptions. A media plan for the campaign has been created to achieve an acceptable number of communications in an efficient distribution method. The plan must be accessible to all of New Look's target audience whilst being highly cautious of oversaturation. Because of this, a drip scheduling method was chosen, as Egan 2015 defines this as extending the campaign over time with increasing potential frequency. This is often used for reminder campaigns or when an objective is to change long-term attitudes.
On screen shows our media planning schedule. On average, the general public watch 22.4 hours of television per week. ITV reaches 38.4 million viewers per week. That's 65% of all UK TV watchers and is therefore the most popular channel with adverts. For this reason, it would be beneficial for the campaign advert to be shown on ITV, particularly at the end of the adverts for ITV's popular shows such as Love Island, I'm a Celeb and The Voice. Having the campaign advert shown at the end of the ad breaks means that more people will be watching due to most people leaving the room when the adverts begin and returning just before the show, as found by Statista 2016. The selected TV shows were chosen due to being the most watched amongst the target age group. For example, Love Island was the second most watched programme in 2017. I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here reached 12.7 million views in 2017. In terms of scheduling, the 3 selected shows are broadcasted throughout the year, helping to spread brand awareness and remind consumers of New Look regularly, rather than oversaturating at one given time.
For a YouTube advert, the campaign will be targeted towards those with an interest in fashion, for example, viewers watching fashion, beauty and lifestyle bloggers. YouTube was chosen as, according to Statista, 19% of YouTube viewers watch YouTube several times a day. A 5-second advert can be beneficial in getting the message across easily, and the viewer cannot skip these types of adverts due to YouTube settings. The exposure limit to this can be capped at once per week per account to avoid overexposure, while simultaneously providing regular reminders for the competition.
In addition to the social media posts spoken about previously, the campaign can be distributed through email newsletters. This can be done through a pulsing method whereby continuous campaign exposure is higher at different times of the year to reflect seasonal considerations and avoid oversaturation. For example, the campaign can be placed at the beginning of the email from launch to spark interest and activate the learning, feeling, doing hierarchy of effects, Egan 2015. As time goes on, the campaign is pushed towards the end of the email as to not irritate the reader. Towards the end of the campaign, exposure is increased again to remind the consumer about the competition before it expires, giving the potential to boost sales again. The in-store displays for the campaign will be shown all year round, with varying positions and designs within the store. This will encourage customers already in store to spend £30, possibly more than they were already planning to spend, influence further purchase decisions.
The table on screen displays the changing attitudes in response to our campaign's communication effectiveness. If New Look were to implement the given strategies and recommendations for the competition campaign, they will receive a much higher brand awareness amongst consumers, both old and new. New Look will also gain far more regular customers during the campaign and have potential to build brand loyalty. Furthermore, New Look will appear as better value for money, as consumers are in for a chance of winning a respectable reward for spending little money. To measure the success of the campaign, sales figures can be tracked pre-campaign versus post-campaign.
To conclude, the competition element encourages the target audience to shop at New Look. Brand awareness is improved through frequent but not oversaturated advertising. Campaign appeal is new and fresh compared to previous communication heritage, and it motivates new customers and the current market to become regular shoppers at New Look. Thank you for listening. We hope this campaign strategy appeals to you and these recommendations are taken under advisement.